Alright folks, so here's a little prelude, a little disclaimer to all these videos I'm about to do. Everything I do is just a suggestion. I'm not saying I'm a pro. I'm not saying this is what you have to do. I'm not saying this is everything you need. I just want to get your brain juices flowing to think about maybe I should have a little bit extra in the car. Maybe I should have a little bit extra in the truck. Maybe I should have a little bit extra even at home. So this is just some ideas, and I try to keep it fun. And just think about, would it hurt having this in my vehicle? You know, you've got a big old trunk, or you got big old back seat. Maybe having some things in your vehicle for emergencies, especially during the winter, wouldn't be a bad idea, because really, how much room is it going to take up? And a lot of stuff is low cost if you shop around or whatnot, but really it doesn't take that much time or money to be a little extra prepared, extra safe for when you're on the road, especially in the winter. So here we go. Hey folks, it's cold out there. It's cold. Maybe not in your area, but not up here. We just got another 5 inches of snow. Before that, it was dipping to -20, -30. I know there's worse scenarios out there, but up here, it's cold enough. And that made me think I want to redo my winter car equipment supply and my winter backpack supply. So that's what we're going to go over today, and we're going to try and do it fast. So as you can see, I'm wearing a super awesome North Face. I've had this thing for 20 years, maybe. About 20 years. I don't wear it all the time because this thing is good for super cold weather. And up here, it averages between -20 all the way up to 30. But to me, that's not enough to wear this every day. In retail, I see people wearing North Face on a 30-degree day. And to me, I think you should make your body adapt where you don't have to wear a big old fat North Face coat just to go grocery shopping on a 30-degree day. But everybody's got their own choice. So what you always want to do is in your vehicle, and this is not exhaustive, this is not unabridged, this is not everything you need to do. Just get your brain thinking about, what should I carry in my car, what's good for me, what would work for me, what would work in my area. With me, I do a little bit of overkill because this weather in the Midwest is so crazy. You don't know whether it's going to go to -30 or, you know, up to 30-degree days for winter. And that's nice, because even in a week ago, we had a 40-degree day. And everybody's like, oh, this is awesome. And then 2 days later, we got hit by 5 inches of snow, which isn't much until you think about the people who thought, hey, it's summertime again. And all of a sudden, boom. So everybody's in there panicking, buying milk and eggs and cheese and bread, and thinking it's the end of the world. Well, yeah, we got hit by 5 inches of snow, but guess what? The plows came through. My point is, just always have something in your vehicle to always be prepared. And those same people, which I'm one of them, just always have something at your house to be prepared for food, so you don't have to go freaking out and, you know, panic buying. You should always be prepared so you don't have to panic buy, because that puts the stress on the whole system when you should just always think ahead. And that's what I want to do, just throw some ideas out for winter car preparedness. And no, this is not going to include you need jumper cables, you need you know, flares, you need that. No, this is going to be something that it's kind of like a camping preparedness, but you just throw it in your car. That way, if for some reason you had to camp in your car, you'd be a little more prepared. So first and foremost, you know, always dress for winter. That's one. Dress for winter. I don't care if you're just driving, you know, a mile or two to your work, just dress for winter. You can take the coat off at your work, but I've seen people wearing summer jackets at work and they come in like, it's so cold out there. I'm like, you're wearing a summer jacket, dude. So the main thing is dress for winter, but also have something extra in your vehicle to keep you warm. The first thing you should do, and that's why I'm wearing this big fat North Face coat, because this is like a big quilt. Now it's got a great hood. The only thing I don't like about the hood, it blocks my vision, but if you're really cold, it does keep that out. Any type of stocking cap like this is great. I like my hunting caps you see me wear a lot because they have the bill on it. It keeps sun on my eyes. It keeps wind, rain, everything on my eyes. So sometimes I'll wear my build hat with a stocking cap over, because what I like about stocking caps, covers your ears up and you still have that good peripheral vision left and right. And one thing, I took off my North Face, but one thing I think people should always have is an under layer. And especially, there's nothing like having a nice hood that covers your ears, covers the neck, because that neck gets hit by wind. That neck gets hit by wind. It's so nice having that protective layer back there. So always have some sort of hoodie on. And I don't care if it's super high res, high vis. Look at me, I'm stuck in the snow. You got this orange going on, have a hoodie. These are nice. Because even on that cool camouflage stocking cap you saw me in, I changed it inside out. It's reversible. Look at this. I'm a pumpkin head now. Look at this. High res. So if you want to be seen more, you can do high res all over, but it still keeps you warm. It could even be a black stocking cap, pink, purple, blue, whatever you want. I like black, gray, brown, camouflage. Camouflage is awesome. That's my favorite one. But also, matching set. Even if you had a scarf on you. This thing, I wore this out hunting before. Oh, can you hear me? I wore this out hunting before. This thing is awesome. It's like you can tuck it down inside your coat. You can just wrap it around. There's something to be said about keeping a simple scarf in your car, because these things, awesome.
Are awesome.
And then also, a simple vest, insulated, that helps. This thing, matching. You got inside pockets, outside pockets. Flip it around, you can be a total pumpkin if you wanted to. Check this out. But this is the added layer. You want to protect your core. The thing I like about vests, you've seen me in other videos wearing just a vest, because your sleeves, you're less constrictive. You can work more because your arms aren't going to get that cold. But your core is what you want to protect, just like your head, because most of the heat comes out your head. So you got your hoodie, hat, vest, and these are so small you can keep it in your car. Nice extra layer you can put on if you ever get stranded.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how tight this is. Oh, hello. Hello. So anyway, here's another option. I took a blanket, camouflage, winter camouflage, and made it just a poncho. Cut a hole in it. And this thing is so warm. And a lot of times, you know, I'll just wear it around the house if I'm sitting watching TV, because like I said before, I keep my house cooler between 50 and 60 during the winter. Instead of wasting energy, I wear a blanket or a sweatshirt or whatever, and that way I can adapt my body to the cold too. So, but this thing's pretty cool. Super cheap to make. Just cut a hole in the middle, and these fringe things are just for fun. It's like a Scooby-Doo ghost. Ooh. But that's some sort of thing you can keep in your car, just some sort of blanket or whatever. It's just an extra layer that folds up tight. You can roll it up and stow it away, and then you have extra coverage. Or another thing you could do besides a hat, get yourself a ski mask. Oh, mine's stuck on my head. What happened here? Where'd it go? There we go. But this thing is weird. I got this super cheap. I bought 2 of them. And the weird thing was they started off like at $20, and I just waited, and they got down to like $3 a piece. And then I started thinking, this is pretty cool because it's able to adjust, here and there. It's got these strings with the adjusters on here. You can wear it as a typical ski mask, but also the other cool thing is it's big enough. You got yourself an instant scarf. Maybe you're wearing a hat with it, and maybe I don't have a hat I was gonna put on, but then you got a hat with a nose covering. So this thing, I've wore this hunting before, and after a couple miles, it got so hot, I took it off and put it in my pocket. But it's good to have. So you have something like this in your vehicle, just in case, and you've got some versatility. Oh, that thing is hot. I don't know what they made this on, but it's hot.
Maybe it's because it's so fuzzy.
I don't know, but it's good though. I like it. I've had these for probably 10 years, and I wear them, and it only cost me $3 because the best thing I look for, and the best thing folks should look for, stores always want to get rid of stuff. And most of my equipment I bought super cheap because I waited and I waited and I waited. Next thing you know, it went from 20 down to 3 or 20 down to 1. And I'm like, I will buy that. And then I'll buy quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right, stick them up. All right, so I've worn these since I was a kid. And, I know they're called ski mask or a snow mask or snowmobile mask. So many different masks. It's just a way to cover your face. These things are awesome. And they cover your nose and your lips and your eyebrows. You can lift them up, pull them down, depending on how cold it gets. And these things I really like. And if it's super cold, you got the option of a hood. And no snow is going to get in there when the hood's blocking it. You can wear a build cap too, block the wind, but I love ski masks. And I always have them with me, either in the vehicle or on my person, because these things are awesome. And then they can get kind of hot. You can take them off or pull them up into a hat. But ski mask, snowmobile mask, whatever you want to call them, they're great to have in your vehicle. I mean, it covers your cheeks, covers your ears, covers your head. Remember, most of the heat comes out your head, so you got that covered. Ears covered, nose covered, lips covered. This is so awesome. And I used to wear this when I was in construction. They had us doing construction work negative 20 degrees. So we'd be wearing this stuff out there. And even though our fingers are freezing, at least we're covered here because, get that wind hitting your face, especially your ears. I hate it. The ears go cold so fast. That cover that up first. And so that's another thing to think about having.